mouth-watering matchup, Morocco versus Spain. Morocco made it here by surprisingly finishing on top of Group F, above Croatia, Belgium and Canada. The Atlas Lions looked a bit blunt up front in their first game of the tournament, a goalless draw with Croatia, but they found their firepower against both Belgium and Canada, scoring twice in both games. Star player Hakim Ziyech seems to have found his groove, just like the rest of the team, but their biggest test yet awaits today, when they face Spain. I asked the Moroccan football journalist Youssef Ghazouani how he feels about Morocco's World Cup so far and the country's chances against Spain.
I think Morocco is one of the biggest surprises during the World Cup. In a strong group with Croatia, Belgium and Canada, we were able to get 7 points and to qualify for the final 16. Players like Soufiane Amrabat, Hakim Ziyech, but also the captain Romain Saiss really showed the world that Morocco is able to play good and organized football. The coach Walid Regragui provides peace of mind in the group. You can also see that the players are willing to fight for each other. Spain will be a very tough opponent. During the last World Cup, Morocco also faced Spain, and that match ended in a 2-2 draw. Youssef Nseri was one of the players who scored a goal, and Nseri is also a player who plays in Spain at Sevilla, and that can be an advantage. I personally think that Morocco won't have possession during the match, but exploiting the flanks and being quick on transition will give us a fair chance. Morocco is one of the best wingbacks in the world, with Hakimi who plays for Paris Saint-Germain and Masraoui who plays for Bayern München. I think the match will end after 120 minutes in a 1-1 draw, and that we will win the penalty shootout. Dima Maghreb.
Spain got this far by finishing as runner-up in Group E, behind Japan and above Germany and Costa Rica. This World Cup has been quite a rollercoaster so far for Spain. They started off with a bang by beating Costa Rica 7-0 and then drew with Germany before losing their final group game against Japan. Striker Alvaro Morata has often been criticized in his country, but he's been very important for Spain this tournament so far, scoring in every game. We'll get to find out if the Spanish are able to control the game like they want to against the impressive Moroccans today. Next up, Portugal versus Switzerland.
And Embolo's waiting! And scoring! No mistake. Bruno Fernandes does the business for Portugal.
Portugal made it to the round of 16 by finishing top of Group H, above South Korea, Uruguay and Ghana. They beat both Uruguay and Ghana, but lost their final group game against South Korea. The Portuguese were already qualified for the knockout stage by then, so they didn't really have to put in an effort. They will have to bring it today though. Captain Cristiano Ronaldo has started every game for Portugal so far this tournament. His dream of winning a World Cup is still alive, but he'll have to get past the crafty Swiss today. Switzerland got here by finishing second in Group G, behind Brazil and above Cameroon and Serbia. They were beaten by Brazil but went on to beat Cameroon and then Serbia in spectacular fashion. That last game ended in 3-2, just enough for the Swiss to make it to the next round instead of the Serbians. Switzerland has a deadly attack with players like Bril Embolo and Xherdan Shaqiri. We'll get to see today if they can manage to find the net against the solid Portuguese. So, we have 2 fascinating knockout matchups to look forward to today. Morocco versus Spain and Portugal versus Switzerland. I hope you have a great World Cup day and check out all the other content we make, like the breakfast show and the Every Beautiful Game vlogs. Thank you for listening and we'll see you again tomorrow.